I go out, I go out, I go hard, I go hard. Yeah, what's mine? Hey, what's mine? I'm a star, I'm a star. Cause I slay, I slay, I slay, I slay, all day. I slay, I slay, I slay.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Quality, and if you are not new here, then welcome back to my channel, boo. Y'all haven't said that in so long. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time no see, but your girl is back on YouTube. I have been gone for quite a while, 3 months to be exact. As y'all know, I was pregnant and I had a baby. I had her and I was trying to be a mommy and had all these things going on, but I'm back. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys my labor and delivery story. So this is a video that I wanted to film quite a while now. So I'm going to let you guys know what happened during my labor and, you know, how my delivery went and everything like that. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Okay, so y'all, I did not get to film a video at the end of my pregnancy. I wanted to tell you guys about my third trimester and give y'all pictures, videos, and also show you guys my bump, everything. I want to let you guys know everything. But some things happened at the end of my pregnancy. I was at the hospital like every weekend. I had to go in for fluid. There was like low fluid around my baby. So she admitted me to the hospital. Then I had food poisoning. Like, it's been so much stuff that has happened. So I just want to fill you guys in. So let's just get right into it. If y'all hear something, it is my baby. She is right here as I'm filming this video. So do not mind her. So at the end of my pregnancy, I was 39 weeks, and she was like, well, you're 39 weeks, you're full term, it's time to get baby out. So I was like, okay, like, this is really happening. And so she was like, yeah, we're gonna schedule you, you're gonna get all set, you know, you're gonna have this, you know, this baby. So I'm like, okay. So she gave me a scheduled date and a time, and so I had to be at the hospital on that date and that time. So that's what I did. When I went up there, mind you, she had said, okay, we're gonna get you scheduled, so you're probably gonna have her today or tomorrow. I'm like, huh? Have who? Because I'm like, this is very fast. And so when I got up there, they was like, no, you're not gonna have her today, you're gonna have her tomorrow. So I was like, okay, cool. I already had my bags packed. My mom was there. My baby daddy was there. So we were all set. Thought we was going to have this baby. But she was like, no, we're going to have her in the morning. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was just in the hospital just chilling. You know, we were just chilling, just waiting. And then they started giving me medicine to start the process, to beef up its pace so we could, you know, have everything set for in the morning. So the morning came, I want to say around like 8 or 9, she came in, induced me. And so I'm just like, okay, we're really starting this process. So the cramping started, and y'all, my lip is scratching. So the cramp started, and so I'm like, okay, wow. And so she was like, well, if you need an epidural, just let me know, like one of the nurses. And she was like, the guy that actually does the epidurals is right next door. So my nurse was like, if the pain gets too bad, we can get you an epidural, just let me know. And so she was like, the man that actually does the epidural is next door doing another epidural. So she was like, just let me know. And I was like, yeah, you can come and tell him right now. You can go get him now. Because the pain was beeping up his pace. And so they was giving me medicine to make me cramp because I was only 1.5 centimeters and I had to get to 10. So they was giving me medicine to, you know, make everything go by quicker and faster so we can go ahead and deliver her. The pain was starting to get worse. So I was like, yeah, go ahead and get him. So everybody had to get out the room and they did the epidural. Instantly, I was numb. So I was just chilling until it was time, you know, to have her. So, mind you, I was still having contractions. They were full force, back to back. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling nauseous. So she was like, that's normal, you know, here a bedpan. You feel like you gotta throw up. Because I was telling her, like, I feel like I gotta throw up. And I didn't, but I really felt like it. And so my boyfriend was just comforting me and my mom was comforting me. But I was just like, you know, how much more of this do I have to take? So my nurse, she was like flipping me around back and forth because she was trying to find the baby heartbeat during this time as I was contracting. And so it was like annoying. Like, you know, I was getting very irritated because I'm flipping back and forth, back and forth. And I'm telling you, like, I'm in pain, I'm hurting. So she was like, I know, I understand, but we have to find this baby heartbeat, which I understood. So I'm like, you know, I'm just suck it up and let her find it. She found it and it was coming like every minute with the contractions. So I was like, okay, like they was just telling me to breathe through it. So I was breathing through it, just breathing through it. And they also gave me an oxygen mask so I can breathe in the mask as well. So I was doing this, I was doing all that, and then she checked me and she was like, you're at 10 centimeters. And I was like, oh my God, great. And so my baby daddy was like, are you ready? And so mind you, he kept asking me this, you know, like when it was close to time for me to have the baby. And I always been like, you know, no, I'm nervous, stuff like that. But when he asked me that time, I was like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Let's get her out. Because I was just ready at that point. Like, they were saying, like, it's kind of like cramping, like period cramps times 10. And that is true. Like, it was more than just a period cramp. We got into position, everything like that. And so him and my mom was like beside me and my nurse was guiding me on how to push. And so we were practicing and everything. And then she told me to push. She told me to push every time I had a contraction. And she told me to have my chin down to my chest and to bear down and push as hard as I could. So that's what I was doing. I did this about like 10 times, and then she said, we see the head, the baby is crowning, and she told me to stop. And so then she told my doctor to come in, and she finished the rest. And then I just started pushing, and I pushed her on out. And so I really, like, during this process, I felt like pressure. Like, I felt her head come out, and I felt her body come out. Which was so weird. And so, because mind you, I was completely numb from the epidural. And so, when she came out, she started crying, and I started crying because it's just such a beautiful feeling to have, like, brought life into this world. And so, she came at 5'5", which is so beautiful and unique because it's like my little angel. And she was 6 pounds and 9 ounces, and she came on February 1st. So and then we did like skin to skin and things like that. But that concludes my labor and delivery story. That's basically how everything went. But I also want to answer some questions. So I told you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, and you did. So I'm gonna just answer a few of them. First question is, were you able to tell if you conceived a few days after intercourse? If so, how? No, I wasn't able to tell because I didn't have any symptoms right after. so I didn't really know. And part two to this question is, or how did you know if you was pregnant before taking a test? I didn't really know for certain, but I had a feeling that I was pregnant before I took pregnancy test, and once I took the test, it kind of confirmed what I already had felt. Next question, do you breastfeed? I was breastfeeding at first, but then something happened to where my baby could not latch on, because they told me she possibly have a lip tie, which was confirmed. So latching was hard for her, so I was just pumping. But I currently do not breastfeed at the moment, but I am gonna start back very soon. Do you feed on the boob or rather just pump? I was just pumping. She wasn't really latching onto my boob, so I was just strictly pumping. Cravings? No, I didn't have any weird cravings. Like, I know people say peanut butter and pickles are like a weird craving or something like that. I didn't have any. I was just eating like normal, regular stuff. Does your belly be in the way? Yes, my belly was in the way. When it came to like tying shoes, bending over, things like that, belly was in the way, but I didn't really mind it. Next question, how was the pregnancy altogether? Altogether, I feel like I had a good experience. I didn't really have anything just that made me be like, oh, I would never do this again. I had some hiccups, but at the end of the day, you know, I feel like everything was worth it. Last question, is pregnancy really uncomfortable or does it get better? It can be uncomfortable. Like, for instance, if you're trying to like sleep and try to get in the right position, but your belly be in the way, I feel like it can be very uncomfortable. But once you figure things out, it definitely does get better. So that's the end of this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I also have a surprise for you, so I'm gonna show you right now. Here's the surprise. Look, y'all, this is my baby. I just want to do a little reveal on YouTube because you haven't seen her, but here she is. This is my cute little poo. Look at her smiling. Oh my goodness. But yes, here she is, you guys. Did you guys like your surprise? It's my baby. She's so beautiful. I want to show you guys how she looks and do a review for you guys, because I know I haven't showed her yet on the channel. But I'm also going to have videos and pictures throughout my pregnancy throughout this video, so you can see my bump and everything, because I didn't get to show that due to me being in the hospital like every week. So I'm going to show you guys how big I had got. So yes, that concludes this video. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I want to thank you guys so much for all the love that you gave me on my last video. Like, I cannot believe it. I'm currently at like 670 something views, almost 700 views alone on my baby shower video. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I will be pushing out more videos, my content back to back, so stay tuned. Also, let me know in the comments any videos that you want me to do. I will do them, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I go out, I go hard, I go hard. Yeah, what's mine? Hey, what's mine?